Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of A.T.O.M RPG. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're chose to join me today as we kill some ants. Oh no, they spotted me first. I really wish there was a, I think there might be a walk mode. I never tried pressing shift. I'm very smart. Yeah. I don't know. I wish there was a better way for me to sneak up on things. I think it's not because of our speed that they detect me. It's because of the, Okay. How do I start combat? Well, like that. Okay, you missed. Yeah, I don't think it's because of our speed that they detect me. It's the, It's just the distance to them. The sneak skill definitely exists, but I wish it was just an actual skill that you could use rather than a passive. Okay. Even though this one is very handy as well as it is. It's just that I'm very bad at sneaking. My companions, on the other hand, are pretty amazing. I wouldn't be surprised if there were like a huge monster in here somewhere. I see you. I'll get your toilet paper. Did you go around? No, no, no. Oh, there's another one of these. Nice. Last episode we leveled up because we opened a bunch of these machines. That's quite a lot of experience, 46. It's pretty good. We got some mats and a rat. This is the gym, I would imagine. Look at these crappy benches. Very 1980s, huh? Reminds me of school. So, was I here before? I think so. Yeah, absolutely. So I got those things already, which means this is a dead end. Let me see. Yeah, I don't want to go there. Let's go back and go in this way, because I want to make sure I visit everything. Hello. Come here. We have way too much stuff on us, but we could have even more if we wanted to. Mostly it's the meat. I'm not even picking it up anymore. And also not bringing bottles. There's a couple of things that I really don't need. I'm also not 100% certain about the wires, because I have a lot of them. We're basically we're basically unwiring everything. Is that a word? Unwire? Aw. Seriously? I'll keep it around. Oh, that's why. Oxygen, you're gonna have it. Good. And that was a difficult one as well, or it was the same experience? I don't know. Yeah, they're kind of nasty. These locks. And there we go. That's open. Now it's open. And let it be. Is there anything else in here? Can't see anything, so moving on. Because I can go over there. And I don't know what we have over here. There's computers, or whatever that is. And an ant. A mermic, I'm so sorry. I wonder, I have no idea why they call it mermic. I don't know. Oh, we got actual corpses of people! Which lends even more credence to my interpretation of the plastic skeletons. Or rather, the skeletons that we find around being made of plastic. Like those props that you have in biology class or something. That's what they are. Because it wouldn't make sense for the bones to be like that. Also, for everything else to not have the decayed, but the flesh to have the decayed. Okay, a little bit of damage. But definitely with 18 years since the end of the war. Oh no! Oh, they're bones. No, that's even worse. They dressed the plastic skeletons. Don't do that. Just don't do that. Just don't do that. Please don't. Wait a minute. That means that these guys that we've been seeing, the ones where I can't click on, I mean, I can click on these ones. They're all plastic skeletons dressed on lab coats and stuff. Oh no. I've been failing to annoy you every time I get I open one of those guys, because obviously I realize some of you might get a kick out of it. Might get a kick out of it. But some of you also get annoyed, I'm sure. What the heck? What are you clicking on? Might get annoyed by when I mentioned the plastic skeletons. I'm sure I don't need to explain. They're not egregious enough in this game, I must say. Nothing like Fallout 3 or Fallout New Vegas. Sorry, Fallout New Vegas in the DLCs. No, but not Fallout New Vegas. Fallout 4 or Fallout 76 actually. My God, Fallout 76 has a lot of plastic skeletons and red paint. Because it surely isn't blood. I mean, 200-year-old blood. The flesh disappeared, but the blood, oh no, the blood stuck around. As well as the notes of the stacks of bills in their hands or the cigars in their mouth. Certainly they would last for 200 years. But the flesh would disappear. Not the bones. Ooh, that's nice. So yeah, I realize. Ooh, we got things. I realize I annoy some of you, so I will lay off of it a little bit. What is this? They're not all the same, although these are all the same, and those are all the same. Oh, okay. Well, there's basically two versions of that. So we're not supposed to see anything from there. I've been there. And we have... That wasn't me. And whoever it was, they didn't even bother getting the loot. This door has been opened lately. Recently is the word. Lately implies that it has been opened a bunch of times. But why was it closed again? Yeah, recently. Why was it closed again? No. No, it was not. And no. What are you trying to do, game? Don't do that. I'll go back to complain about the plastic skeletons. Actually, that over there. What that is known as, what that is for, is called foreshadowing. And it is heavy-handed. It is super heavy-handed because it makes no sense that my character would ask that and not ask of any other door that we've seen, especially because we're opening them all. And now, oh, what is that? Battlefield Stimulant Phenomene 12. I'll take that. How would he know that it was opened recently? I mean, yeah, there's dead people around, but like we've been literally opening every door to get here. Actually, I might be mistaken on that. Let me check. There's nothing here. Okay. We came from here. We opened this door. And this door. Did we? Maybe we did. There's a bunch of things. Also, I saw those LPs on the floor. I have no idea what that is for. Let's figure it out in a little bit. First, let's go into the room of the rats and get a few shots. Okay, there's a couple of them. I'd appreciate it if you... Oh, no, I can't see. I would appreciate it if you came my way. Thank you very much. And that is one big television right there. From the 1960s. They like their old school television. I had a television from the 1970s that was better than that. From the 1970s. I suppose that's okay. Maybe it wasn't too much better than that. It looked a little bit better, but eh. And that's the door of the foreboding. Oh, this one closes automatically. Why? What? They do that? Or did I click that by mistake? Because that's the only one that does it. I must have clicked. I don't know what happened there. Anyway, let's go in here. And figure out what's going on in that particular room that I saw. Hi. Good. I'll take that. There it is. That's the room. What the heck's that for? Got a gramophone over there. The memo. Bunch of numbers. 5534 8904 7037, 5303, and 8210. Now, I'm gonna mark it as the names Krasnov and Semenov. I wonder what that is. I'm just making. I'm just writing down the initials. This is all for reference, obviously, in my notebook. Oh. I skipped one? No, I didn't. I didn't, yeah. We stands for the 5534. So what is we, I wonder? Huh. A.T.O.M, maybe? Personal Diary of Lazarenko KG. I acknowledge my mistakes. It starts with ellipses, which is a thing people write for themselves in a notebook. I am ready to receive the proper punishment for them, but Aksenov's position on this matter disturbs me greatly. Need I even say? Oh my god. Okay. Let's skim through it, which is what a character would do in this situation. Let's see, unhappy statement. So this is all before the war, and it's got X because they forgot the month, I assume. Elecon computers, we have EVMs and a bunch of other things. The nature of research is not known among us. Today I got the chance to know our leader. Change in staff today, that's in 93. Finish the chest, that doesn't matter. Met another rookie. Yeah, that's just Reachman drone. This is actually, I mean, it's tricky to navigate though. But first wait, that's important. How during these ellipses are just like seriously, that's not like if these I keep saying this. Obviously I'm speaking to you, the viewer, not to the creators. Obviously, I know that, but what I mean is, like, if this were a transcript of a recording, it would make sense. Nobody writes like this, and few people even write like this in normal conversation. And usually they do it for emphases, and it's just annoying, honestly. Write your things. We all saw how during the next night, Rich Man Drone's field changed. We saw cows and goats and horses emerge from the ground. First the heads grew from the ground, then the bodies followed, pale milk, like they were still undeveloped with 2 P's somehow. They crawled out of the ground, screaming, foaming at their mouths, watching each other with wild mad eyes. They grew out of Rich Man's drone field with horseradish or potatoes. Okay, it's good. This does seem like the experiments, and that's why I read that. I'm so lucky that I never took a wife. Apparently he didn't like the married life, which is perfectly valid reason. It's interesting to point out that the flash of rage was instantaneous and completely irrational for both of us. Who pointed out? It is interesting that they point that out. A bizarre and terrible fight broke off between Vavilov and me today. I can't even remember what started it, but we were almost at each other's throats. Oh no. We are almost at each other's throats moments later. We're lucky that the others pulled us apart and made us make peace. At the end of the day, we even decided we would play chess together as was planned. It's interesting to point out that the flash of rage was instantaneous and completely irrational for both of us. Do you get it, player? This is related to the big thing. It's not just some random thing. Can it be more obvious? It can be more obvious, I'm sure. My dreams are getting more vivid. Oh, this is lovely. Dr. Broad supposes it's because of the stress. I would assume it would be. But, let's see. Why am I not surprised? Strange. Dr. Broad, okay, sorry, gave everyone sedatives, but I didn't take any, because I'm not in pain. Was he not in pain? Or they? I don't know. I feel pity for my colleagues and their families. Oh, it's not sedatives, it's a suicide pill. But I really don't, really give a fuck about everyone else. Apart from the feeling sorry, which means that that's not what it means to not give a fuck. Let's see. We don't have a lot of options. This is on the... Look at that. Oh, that's how the month is written. Really? Okay. Today, a group of soldiers is planning to go to the surface. We need food and resources. A lot of things, really. We also should find survivors and help them in any way we can, probably, says the man that just said he doesn't care about anybody else, although not in the same day. 10 days after. Well, actually, how long was it? A month after. We don't have a lot of options. Colonel Malishev, me, Semyonov, Martinenko, Neyman, as well as Drill Sergeant Denisov. He's very specific that he likes to be treated as Drill Sergeant. And Privates Krasilnikov and a bunch of other names are going topside. The others were hit by the news too badly. Krasnov went off his rocker, I believe. Good luck to us, I guess. Hope to write a new entry soon with all the ellipses that the real people do. Okay, well, I'll take that, obviously, because I might need that for later. Also, I might need that for a quest, for all I know. Are we gonna get voice transcripts? Oh, no, I'm so sorry. Hi. Yep. Good. How is my leveling up going? Very badly. Where, yeah. It would be a little bit too much to ask for... Actually, you know what? It would be a little bit too much to ask to level up twice in the same area. That's a King Crimson album. This sounds like... I don't know what it sounds like. Maybe... I don't know. Could be. Probably is King Crimson. We have, what's that one over there? I don't know that one. Probably more famous. And we have probably other more famous posters around there. It's just a, yeah, place to be, to add a little bit of things. Let's see, unlock that, because I do have the codes, but I don't need them. And that way I get experience. Okay, what do we have in here? Booze. My favorite. I mean, not my favorite booze. Okay, so I have a bunch of papers, a bunch of booze, a bunch of space over here as well. Well, I say a bunch. This is pretty heavy. That's heavier. You can take that. My God, 2 kilograms worth of booze. Okay, are you over encumbered now? No, you're not. How about... yeah, you could take the toilet paper. The bullets are really what's screwing me up. Okay. Well, I guess that's that. Save the game. I mean, I might as well just go for the unlock. I have way too many codes. I'm never gonna find the one that I need. And these are probably the, I need to figure out the, oh. That plastic skeleton doesn't have a head. The head is on the other side. That is the worst way to sever your head. Don't do that. Ask for help. Do not want to do that as well. But yeah, the elevators will not do that. That's only in movies. It literally never happened. And it also cannot happen. Because the elevators don't have enough strength to sever your neck. Otherwise, this thing would just be like, bah! Well, not necessarily. And that... Ooh. That sounds to me a little bit like Stalker soundtrack. A little bit with a bah, bah, but it... I don't know. I don't know. And I don't know who those are either. What do we have in here? I have plenty of those. I don't need that. Diary of Vavilov N.A. Let's read it. 24 pages. Hello, dear reader. Thank you. Lazarenko is also a remarkable person. That's nice to hear. Don't get me wrong, dear reader. They're both great people. Oh, this guy just loves talking about other people. Oh, he also has ellipses. I guess those actually make a little bit of sense. This made me feel very awkward, but the KGB official who supervised me, or who supervised the conversation, had the tact to turn away. Oh, because I've talked to family today under supervision, but at least they allowed me to talk. Oh, maybe... What the heck? Olga was in prison, maybe, or something. He told me that the new Secretary of State, Mikhail Gorbachev... Okay, so that's not alternate history, I would imagine. This time I was able to get a glimpse of them. Terentiev tried to talk me out of it, but my curiosity took the best of me. Our doors weren't locked, so I peeped out cautiously. This is before the war. Who is this person? A week ago I started to work my secret... Yeah. No, it's just... scientists. It's nobody really important. The fact that he's in prison here, basically, is not really... doesn't really matter. It's just, you know, I thought they might have been, like... the important people hid down here... before the war. So long before the war. Palanga, there's some things in there. It's not had a strange dream as if I was going somewhere at night in Leningrad. Okay, that is a strange dream. Terentiev tells me to speak with our doctor. Yeah, it's basically the same story, isn't it? We did it. We finally did it, you maniacs. You blew it up. And damn you. God damn you all to hell. Was he a scientist that was working against nuclear weapon proliferation? I found Terentiev today lying in his bed, dead. Apparently he'd overdosed on sleeping pills and died in his sleep. I think it was deliberate, and I can't say I don't understand him. I thought I'd toss a coin. Tails mean yes, heads mean no. By the way, taking too many sleeping pills, you don't die in your sleep. That's not how it works. That's the point of taking the many sleeping pills. That's like... yeah, yeah. You literally just die. Well, if you want to call it go to sleep, you can call it go to sleep. But it's not like... yeah. Yeah. Oh, you jerks! You missed... you jerk. How did you do so little damage? 14 is not tremendously little damage. It is little damage, but it's not too... I can't rag on him for doing little damage. Okay, let's look at the other rooms. Camera's still working. Yeah, I probably have the names of them over here, and that's what... and that they're shared... That's why there was always one person and another. Was because these are shared rooms, maybe? This one wasn't even locked. I know that one over there. I think I know this cover over here. Can't zoom in more, I'm sorry. I don't remember where it was. Huh. Anyway. They're just a little bit all over the place in terms of the Easter eggs, effectively. It's not necessarily it's not even Easter eggs. It's just that, you know, it's references to real works, and you know, that could be... no, that's not like that makes sense. That one over there, I mean, it makes sense as well because it's realistic, but it's probably intellectual property that they don't have access to. The AtomTeam. Okay, so we're getting a lot of those, which is nice. So Oxygen might need to drop his weapon soon. Okay, we'll figure it out what he's gonna do. Okay. The door in front of you is definitely broken. The warped and deformed doors look unusable. Its code lock is malfunctioning, and there is no way to use it properly. I'm gonna examine the door. The door looks like someone tried to break through it, but couldn't manage it and left. Its metal is scratched and bent in several places. A torn inscription hangs on the door. You can barely distinguish the letters. There's an N and an S. It seems that the door could be broken open. You flex your muscles and give the door your best, but as you try as you might, you aren't strong enough to bend the steel. That is a bad way of trying to open that door, bending the steel. However, I do have booze. And like the old saying goes, those with booze will go through the door. There we go. You pull, push, kick, and pound on the door. Despite its appearance, it holds up to your assault pretty well. But just as you consider giving up, the doors snap free of their hinges, I assume, which they don't have, and fall to the floor. Oh, right, I see. We're just supposed to imagine it, because obviously it's not. Anyway, they fall to the floor with a loud bang. And now I'm drunk. You guys stay in there, it's fine. We got a rat in here. Freaking rat in the bathtub. Come here, you little bugger. I'll just shoot you. You know, I can't. Oh, look at that, how good I am at shooting. I'm very good at shooting. Not really sure how I did that, though. I was gonna say I can barely see what's going on. And it's fine. It's all good. Let's go outside and let's see what we have in here. We have a computer with a green screen over it. It's not these. I think it's called green matrix screen. I've never seen one of those in my entire life because they're very old. But the closest I've seen is an oscilloscope, which has a It's not fractal. It's a vectorial screen, which is the original computer screens were like that. Because it's super complicated actually. It's a very interesting piece of technology, but it's not like this. Let's see what we have. There's a computer sitting on the table. It's very modern for pre-war tech. Although covered in a layer of dust, it looks like it might still be usable. It's interesting it's like very modern for pre-war tech. Yeah, for post-war tech, that's just old stuff. But we have much better now. But for pre-war tech, it's very modern. I'm going to try to turn it on. You look the computer over, blowing away the dust, and do the same thing that happened before. The dim monitor displays the following text. Welcome to Owl System, Nina Semenovna. Attention, our internal network is turned off. You can only open written messages. So, good and fruitful work to you. Under this text, there's a command. I'm going to print, apparently. The network is turned on. I'm going to open the message. That's that. Oh, there's messages here. If you're reading this note, know one thing. I've disguised the informants since the year 1937. That's why I deleted all my previous notes. The only reminder worth saving is the first door key, which I had already, and the second door key, which I did not, actually. And also, those are not keys. Those are keywords. They're actually passwords, but sure. Actually, they're definitely not keys. It's not what keys are. I think we've made a terrible mistake. Not at all what we were striving to achieve. Many of my co-workers have begun to complain about headaches and nightmares. I have some serious suspicions, but no, that is nonsense. She doesn't write what it is, but does do ellipses. It's too crazy to be true. Yeah, it is. Last night, it connected with me in a dream, sorry. I didn't understand a thing of what it said, but it was scary. Let's just go with them. They said. But it was scary. It seems nobody except me, Malishev, surmise what is happening. About what we created without intending to. I have to conduct a few more experiments. I feel like I've been trapped in Mary Shelley's novel, The Modern Prometheus, with ellipses all over. I need to read a little bit more of that novel. I bet that doesn't have all the ellipses in the novel. The surface world has been devastated, and now I must destroy the thing that we have brought to life. She's maybe a hero in here? We're gonna find her later on and be like, I failed. I was supposed to destroy this, but I failed. I couldn't bring myself, or something. To, I don't know. I'm just out of time because we're done with this episode. For right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been A.T.O.M RPG. I think that's the name of the game. Yeah, it's A.T.O.M. It's A.T.O.M. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have had a good time. And if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later, don't forget to leave a like and leave a comment as well while you're at it. But above all, thank you so much for watching. And I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.